lovely viewers. So this is our travel vlog when we went to Lille, northern France last year, May 2023. As you can see, it's a very vibrant French market, very busy and very lively. Lots of things to see and do. In fact, outside of the city it's very quiet because they're all here in the market. I particularly love looking at vintage and antique items. We've got one fashionista there, of course, we're in France. I was tempted to buy some old books. As you can see, I'm really looking at them. Bruges, it says. But I think what stopped me from buying them was that they were a bit pricey, to be honest. It's not the usual price I'm used to. Well, they're selling it for retail price, that's why. Lots of lovely pins. Lovely vintage stuff. I love everything vintage, as you can see. Fabrics, for those of you who love to sew, rolls and rolls of fabrics. Very busy marketplace, very vibrant. It's such a nice morning outing. If you ever happen to go to France on a weekend, look for them markets. You won't be disappointed. And one more word of advice, you have to bring cash because majority of the traders in the market only accept cash. So to save yourself from the agony of having to look for a cash point, just carry with you cash. Yeah, I think in France they're using euro, if I'm not mistaken. Here you've got second-hand goods, vintage goods, of course, most of it. Jeans, lots of jeans. And more books and vintage and antiques. This is a collector's heaven. These kind of markets. Look at these. More pictures. I had to tilt the angle of the camera lower because I didn't want to offend people by capturing their faces. They wouldn't like that. And we have homemade goods and more vintage books and other vintage items which I really love. Yeah, if you've never been to a French market like this, make sure you try and visit one for yourself. It's really fun. It's a bit like having a car boot plus market rolled into one. If you're in the UK, it's a bit like that. So you're getting the best of both worlds. And here we're moving on to the more modern stuff. Lots of jeans. And most French traders don't know how to speak English, by the way. Some of them do. They understand the basic, like if you ask how much. Lots of bracelets there. And by the way, British Forest Traders Partners.co.uk is our website. You can visit us there, see what we've got online. We put travel, lifestyle, collector's items for sale, places to visit in the UK, lovely, very vibrant. Yeah, people who love to sew. I'm sure a lot of you still love to sew their own curtains or dresses or what have you. Yes, France is very cosmopolitan. Actually, you can see a lot of different ethnicities represented in this market. Newer stuff, not vintage. I'm not so much into non-vintage items unless I really need it. In fact, I could do with a bit of fashion overhaul because my way of dressing is just awful. Well, I guess if you're a vintage if you're a vintage kind of trader, you're a bit weird, aren't you? You dress weird, act weird to other people, but that is normal. You just put your clothes the way you like to wear them. Do you remember the late Iris Apfel? Just very eclectic in the way she dresses. As you can see, this is very busy marketplace. Lots of people. It's almost like a family day out. Suitcases. For sure, the French people are well traveled because they're in mainland Europe. You can visit, they can visit all over Europe just by using the train because you have tickets. What you call it? It's like Euro Pass, Euro Rail tickets that covers a month, a week. So if you want to have a wander around Europe, just get your suitcase and your train ticket and you're good to go. In fact, that's one of the things we wanted to do, but then we thought that could be a bit tiring and more expensive than cruising. So we settled for cruising. Lovely tunics for the Muslim ladies, very colorful. What do you call those kind of clothes? Is it tunic? I might be wrong. Could be something else. I love it though. They look long, flowy. Think they look very elegant. It's hard to film properly when you are filming with a gimbal because it's very awkward. And people in France, they don't like to be filmed, I think. Especially the Muslim ladies, you have to be careful. They're very private. So they don't want you pointing the camera at them, so you have to really Be mindful of that. €1 for socks and whatnot. Household items that you can find in Poundland. Maybe it's their Euroland. Poundland, €1 land. Gosh, sorry, I suck at this commentary, don't I? Forgive me, folks. Toys to keep the kids quiet. Buy them something to keep them quiet while you look at your own stuff. Because it's gonna be a long day in the market for sure. €1.50. €1.50 for your socks and gloves, I think. Oil, some cooking oil. So this market has everything you need. You don't have to go to the grocery. It's a one-stop shop. It's not just vintage items, fashion goods, fashionable bags, those. How many bags do you need in a lifetime, though? You can buy one and get rid of one, otherwise you're hoarding bags. Well, for the more expensive bags, of course, they're an investment for ladies who make it a bit of a status symbol. If you're into bags, household items, rugs, Muslim dresses, more Muslim dresses. Yes, very colorful. The beauty of this kind of markets, you really don't know what you will find. There's really a variety, so you don't get bored. More dresses, dresses, more dresses for them. Very lovely. More suitcases. After all this walking, of course, the end of the market has a whole street lined with food food trucks and food vendors. So that's very well planned because they know that market goers will be very hungry. Starving, actually. I know we did. We were very hungry after the market tour. Ladies buying their shoes. How many shoes and bags a person can own? Just short of it being ridiculous. I think I'm gonna put some background music for this video because it makes it sound a bit more engaging. There you go. Lots of fruits, very tempting. Melons, watermelons, very nice. We wanted to buy that, but they said they only accept cash, and we didn't have any cash. So there you go, lesson for you. Carry some cash. More fruits and some lovely fresh vegetables, I guess. No fruits. Now it's getting really busy here. Food section are always busy wherever you go in the markets. Yeah, and when you are shopping in France, and well, most countries now actually, you have to bring your own bag. Europe, mainland Europe, is very much into eco stuff, the environmental kind of stuff. More French produce there. Wow, that's a big watermelon. And what are these? As you can see, a lot of them carry some tote bags, or the older ladies, they have shopping trolleys, because it can get really heavy. Some bread, more bread, more vegetables, very nice tomatoes. We were tempted, to say the least. We actually asked how much, but then, as always, we didn't have cash with us. We're so used to just carrying cards in the UK, but here they wanted cash. More greens for the kitchen. Very tempting. Makes me feel hungry just by watching this video. No wonder the French cook nice food, because they have lovely produce. Not supermarket food. These ones, they look organic. And more bags. Gosh, how many bags can you own? Bananas, courgette, onions, carrots, parsnips. Getting really busy now. Traffic, heavy foot traffic, eggs, more fresh produce, very nice looking. Anyway, Lille is very near. If you're coming from the UK, Lille is about 2 hours drive from the port of Calais. You can you can cross the English Channel from Port of Dover to the port of Calais in, I think, less than 2 hours, or just a bit more. Then you can drive from Port of Calais to Lille in 2 hours. So it's a nice weekend getaway for those of you who like to have a bit of a French weekend. What are they selling here? Clothes, I think. nice van. Okay, more dresses, books, more books. I think those were written in Arabic. Yeah, because a lot of Muslims in the market. More dresses. More dresses for the ladies. Very luscious hair. Yes, you can see lots of different ethnicities here in France. It's like a melting pot of different cultures, which makes this market really vibrant. These were the tomatoes I was talking about. Look how red and juicy they were. And they're quite cheap, but the only problem was that we didn't have any cash with us that time, so we had to leave them with a heavy heart. More fruits and fish. I love fish. That's octopus. I think fish is my favorite food, but I don't know how to cook them nicely. But I love fish. I can eat fish every day. Well, probably I'm just saying that because I don't eat fish every day. But I do love fish. Lots of fresh produce. People love this kind of stuff, as you can see. You can't hear it now because I've muted the video sound because it was very noisy. Vendors and buyers are just shouting because it's really busy day, especially in the fishmongers. You have to shout so they can hear you. It's the busiest stall, actually, the fish stall. The French love their good food. Maybe the French don't eat junk food. It looks like they're so much into fresh produce and organic. More fruits, lots of fruits. And more fruits. Portugal. Apples. Very nice. Oranges. Sorry, madam. I didn't mean to capture your face. She wasn't looking very happy, was she? Or probably she's just tired because it's quite tiring walking around the market. We wore blankets and sheets. And it's getting less busier here now. More dresses. And at this point, we were halfway across the market, but I told my partner, I'm now tired, let's go get something to eat. Okay, folks, that will be the end of the video. I hope you did enjoy this market tour in France. We will go back to France for more market tour. I don't know when, but we will go back for sure. I hope you like and subscribe. Until next time.